Already know, welcome to Uda Block. Welcome to One Community, Peace Community, Peace Community. If you're new, welcome. If you are part of the community, shout out to my bro Mano on the feature. This is me featuring Mano on my new album. This will be my first multi-platinum album.
Let's go.
Uda.
Thought she was broke, she was really about her. I got what she got, oh man, she was fucking me too. That's what she do. Stranger in my house, like to me, I wonder why.
Nothing like
Laying down with a motherfucker that love. Said she only see you, I see the sad shit on her eyes.
this. Why your favorite artists come to me to cook it up. Cook up, cook up, cook up.
How could I fall in love with her? When my homie used to fall with her. Shit, I met her in the club. She was looking for some love. I had a bottle, blew a dub with her. Shit, acting freaky off the drone shots. Man, imagine when the bug.
Brooklyn. Shout out Mano for the feature. Shout out Dave East and all the artists that's featured on my new album. Uda, Uda, Uda. It's a takeover.
Can you turn on to a house like that tonight? Thought she was broke, she was really about her. I got what she got, oh man, she was fucking me.
Mano.
That's what she do.
Yeah.
Tell these niggas what these hoes do.
What these hoes do?
Usually got a friend that's a hoe.
That's a what too?
Spot him at the club, that's the hoe crew.
Word?
Couple rappers running through the hoe.
Through the whole crew?
Told me meet her at the hotel. Said she got a man, but I won't tell.
Oh, you know this gonna fuck the summer up.
The nigga BM. But
Oh,
she
y'all ain't gonna be in the video, y'all played yourself.
yes. Brought a friend with her in the same room. Fucked them both.
Then I woke up on the shade room, real talk.
Snapchatting while niggas sleep. Said she want a rich boy, cause I
Y'all know my name. She want
Told me she got friends off the shooter block.
shoot a block.
Different niggas, dealers coming through her.
Coming through the block.
Can't love her, can't judge her though.
I'm just saying real niggas can't.
Trust a hoe.
And that's me singing on that. I do too many things.
Thought she was broke, she was really about her.
You already know we about to get into this young Pharaoh. He talk about Trump is good. He's a good white man and he respect everybody. I don't know what's y'all views on this.
Body two-stepping
Like this, trust no what?
Oh, nigga, let's
Get rich. Everybody two-stepping like this. Trust no nigga, let's get rich. Okay.
everybody
Two-stepping like this. Trust no nigga, let's get rich.
everybody two-stepping like this.
Hold up, hater, get your money up.
Can't trust no. Can't trust no.
You already know, man. Salute to everybody on the pull-up. On the pull-up, I'm gonna do this quick. It's not gonna be a long video. My new album on the way. This is fire, man. Whew. You already know the vibe.
What she do? Yeah.
Check out this Don't Hide the Plug. This is my brand commercial before we get into this video.
Video is sponsored by our first ever sponsor, Don't Hide the Plug. Don't Hide the Plug is an apparel company co-founded by two brothers from Flatbush, Tafari and Rossi Harper. Now these two black brothers have created an amazing, inspiring, high quality brand. Now you see on Infominds, a lot of our content is New York based. We love New York, so it's only fitting that we partner up with a New York based brand, Don't Hide the Plug. Now they got some fire fitted hats, hoodies, t-shirts, and I'm feeling the old New York design with the bridge logo. They got the clout joints, the dad hats, and you can also have them delivered to you in the resealable merch by the pound bags too. Now mind you, they might be New York based, but their apparel is for everyone, whether you're from New York, Miami, Texas, Chicago. It's a grassroots movement. Get in tune. And they offer free shipping on all domestic orders of $75 or more. But if you enter the exclusive Infominds promo code, you'll get an additional 10% off at checkout. You already know I ordered my package. My package is on its way. So I'll be wearing and showcasing the Don't Hide the Plug apparel in my next live. Go out and support these brothers. Check out their website. I put the link in the description box. Don't Hide the Plug.
Now I want to say this as a young black man who gets attacked by his community or was attacked by his community. for supporting Donald Trump, Dr. Shiva, and Robert Steele. Okay? Most of you guys can't even fucking read. Let's just say that. So please don't attack me for reading books and then making assertive decisions and critically thought out decisions based upon information and intelligence that I've gathered. Okay? So based upon reading how Donald Trump is making America great again, based upon actually knowing Dr. Shiva and being able to call him on the phone, not only interviewing him in front of the world, which that interview is posted on Otten University if you wish to see, regarding his beautiful invention of Cytosolve, on top of the fact he's the guy who fucking invented the goddamn email, and actually doing lectures since 2016. One of them I did called The Secrets of the Occult, and the other one was called Human Trafficking. I did a lecture in Compton, California, where I actually showed Robert Steele before I even knew that he knew that I existed. So based upon these evidence, right? Sometimes as adults, we don't know everything, but we know what we know. I believe Donald Trump is a good man, despite the fact he's a fucking white man. I believe he's a good man. I believe he means well, and I believe that he respects people's individual and privacy and constitutional rights. That's good enough for me to support him. He's also against human trafficking. That's good enough for me to support. Now, I don't believe Donald Trump may be fully up to date.
Yo, this is crazy, right? This is Pharaoh, right? Pharaoh just told us a couple of days ago that we should follow Kurt Cocaine. That's his name, Kurt Cocaine. We should follow Kurt Cocaine. Then after that, the next following video, he told us, listen, man, I don't know. But even in that video, he was throwing Kurt under the bus. Like, listen, man, he's his own person. I'm coming to break for my people. I don't know about him. I'm coming to do this for my people, but him, right? So I'm like, why is he doing that? Because he was bigging up Kurt, but then he was kind of separating himself from Kurt the first time. So I'm like, okay. Right? Little moment. I'm like, all right. The next video, he said, listen, man, he probably down with the Kurt, the Ku Klux Klan, all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell him put down the Ku Klux Klan, all that. But at least he met Kurt Cocaine. He's never met Donald Trump. Okay. But he has all these good views about Donald Trump. Let's go back a little bit again. First of all, what's up with this stance right here? Hold on, wait. What's up with Pharaoh, though? Now, Pharaoh got to chill, son. Pharaoh got to chill. Pharaoh got to chill.
He knew that I existed. So based upon these evidence, right? Sometimes as adults, we don't know everything, but we know what we know. I believe Donald Trump is a good man, despite the fact he's a fucking white man. I believe he's a good man. I believe he means well, and I believe that he respects people's individual and privacy and constitutional rights. That's good enough for me to support him. He's also against human trafficking. That's good enough for me to support. Now, I don't believe Donald Trump may be fully up to date psychologically about the harmful effects of vaccines. Why? Because he's not a fucking scientist. So he may not know.
Now he can't. What the fuck are you talking about? He might not be up to date because Donald Trump is not a scientist, but he was the leader of the fucking free world. This man was a leader of the free world. The fuck are you talking about? He was the president of America. Look how he just made a big excuse for Donald Trump. What are you talking about, bro? Why does Donald Trump have to be a scientist? He has the greatest fucking scientists around him at his disposal. What are you talking about? He's the president of the fucking world at one point. All of these videos, I'm telling you, they're leading up to him doing this like he's capping or caping to something or he's trying to get down. I don't know. Because ever since this first video the first audio I had, it was sending like some flags for me, man. Yellow flags, whatever color flags, blue flags, red flags, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm traumatized by red and blue flags. So I'm just going to say yellow flags. Yes. And this shit is crazy. Don't ever forget this audio I'm going to play for you right now. Okay, and this will be a part of my intro that I'm making for my community, my one community intro. You know, we're in the second phase of community. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to y'all. King Jaffe Joe. Jaffe. It's love everywhere I'm at. You know the vibes. I'm gonna continue that.
And I know what I deserve. And if this community cannot understand that, fuck this entire community. I don't go fuck if white people put y'all motherfuckers back in slavery. Just don't put me in there. That's where I'm at with it now. Straight up. No games. Don't put me in that motherfucker. Don't put my kids in that motherfucker. Anything related to my bloodline, do not touch. Anything related to my bloodline, do not touch. Anything loyal to my bloodline, anything loyal to me, do not touch.
Who's he talking to?
Anything outside of that, it's all you. It's all you.
Look at it.
If y'all motherfuckers don't join, and if y'all motherfuckers ain't with me, I don't know.
He said, if y'all motherfuckers don't join, if y'all motherfuckers ain't with me. He caught himself when he said that. Because he's saying, if y'all don't join our nation, if y'all don't join down with me, then it's fuck you. Then they could sell you back in slavery. That's what he's saying in the video. Then when he came back on this one, I never knew his page was deleted. And somebody told me and sent me a video like, yo, brother, can you do a video on this? And this is why I do the videos I do. CommunityLiving@gmail.com if you want me to do a certain show or you want a topic or there's so many things to cover, man. I'm trying to cover everything, man. But, you know, that's why y'all got to suggest it. When y'all suggest it, I'll get right to the content, man. I'll try to answer every call and get all of our voices out. Everybody's not content creators, but just because you're not a content creator doesn't mean that you can't get your mind out and help change or help push something good for us as a whole. And we got to work together to do that. So shout out to y'all. Drop a like if you're with us right now. You already know the vibe. The ops is getting deeper. The ops is getting thicker. You feel me? They're getting thicker. But, you know, that's a part of it. You know what I mean? If there's no hate, then you know that you're not doing things good. You know what I mean? These things come to test what you do. And you got to embrace it. You got to accept it. You know what I mean? You have to. You can't run from that. You know? And this is what we have to do. We have to stay positive. So shout out to all of y'all that's staying positive. People trying to throw the salt on your name. The Himalayan salt. Oh, man, we just going to stay blessed up. You know what I mean? Prayed up, stayed up. That's how we got to stay. Stay blessed, stay positive, y'all. Stay positive. Trust me. Powerful, family. Powerful.
That is where I come in to explain and brief him, okay? Why would I feel I'm intelligent enough to explain and brief Donald Trump? Because I got a shout out from the CIA assholes, not
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
Pharaoh said, I'm the one that's supposed to. He said, first of all, he said before that, listen, first of all, Donald Trump, okay, he can have whatever feelings he feel about the jab and all that other stuff, right? Because he's not a scientist. So I don't explain that. I don't expect him to know this. So that was crazy alone to me. But then he says, that's why this is where I come in. What? I'm like, wait a minute, wait, you come in. He said, this is where I come in. Okay. And where I come in is that I can brief him on all of these things because I got a shout out. And what makes me qualified to brief Donald Trump? You want to know why? Because I got a shout out from a CIA before. You didn't. Just because you got a shout out from a CIA, that means that you could brief Donald Trump on some fucking jab and all this other shit that's happening to us right now around this world. Does this sound logical? We got a lot of people like this on YouTube that talk all day. You got to look at the thing and listen. Besides the jokes, they get funny. But then just think to them, are the people logical? Compare themselves to themselves. Anybody you watch, every content creator, everybody you see on Facebook, everybody. Who are they? Do they live in their mind like him? Because he said he's able to brief Donald Trump, who was a leader of this world, based upon the simple fact that a CIA, I think agent, operative, I don't know. I think maybe an agent, ex-CIA maybe. He's talking about, not Robert Steele, right? He's talking about Robert Steele? No, wait a minute. Wait a minute, man. Saga continues. And the fuckery continues.
You. And so with that being said, Dr. Shiva, okay, also is a practitioner in forms of medicine that I totally agree with. And me, myself, I'm looking to educate myself in those fields. I not only have all of Dr. Shiva's books, I have my own medicine books that I'm studying, okay? So, not only do I support these three gentlemen, okay? If the black community does not support me supporting these three gentlemen, you don't fucking truly support me. So, I'm only speaking on behalf of Otten Nation and black people who want to join Otten Nation, no matter where you are around the world. Otten Nation, through my holistic healing program, okay, we'll be looking to interact with Dr. Shiva and Donald Trump on behalf of the American people, whether you're black or white.
The lines start getting blurred, man. What are these people starting to talk about? Now, everybody in our nation, they need to be supporting Donald Trump. You know, did this man make a 360 or was this who he was from the beginning? Because I know in my life, I've made a 360. I was doing the absolute wrong shit. But I would never push a bogus agenda or a bogus ass narrative. And that right there, what he's trying to push is a bogus ass agenda or a bogus ass narrative. Like, it's like he's coming off like he's trying to sell you something. What is he trying to sell you? Trump? What is he trying to sell? The holistic book? And the fuckery continues.
Donald Trump on behalf of the American people, whether you're black or white. I've met Dr. Emmanuel Samuels, if I'm saying this beautiful queen's right. I met her in front of the fucking White House during my 1776 Freedom Tour. I met the Megaphone Marine. You did not. I met and actually spoke with the Doctors of America. And if that video was deleted off my last channel, but if anybody has that video, please DM me or put the link in the comments to this video so I can repost that. All of the people that you guys are just doing this about actually got out there on the front lines with these people, okay? Also, I want to say this. My beautiful attorney, who's very intelligent, and I'm no disrespect to anybody out there. I like to read. I like intellectual shit. Chris Armenta. Fully support Chris Armenta. Not just because she's my attorney, but because I love people who put in and do the work. Also, there's two other people who I want to name drop right now. General Flynn. Got a dab for the general. Yup. General Flynn. General Michael Flynn to be exact. We fully
General Michael Flynn. Let me Google him real quick. Hold up. Let me see who he is. Because he dabbed on the motherfucking Michael Flynn. So, General Michael Flynn. I see. General Michael. And he's somebody, though. He popped up. Popped up with a network and his age. General Michael Thomas Flynn. I'm going to show you who this guy is, who he's talking about. I think this is the guy, yeah, that he's talking about. I'm going to show you the guy who's talking about because he's naming people. But instead of me just thinking, I want to show you exactly who he's talking about. All right, where is that at, Michael Flynn? All right, cool. Let me show y'all real quick, man. Shout out to y'all on the pull-up. You already know. Drop a like on the way in. He's talking about this guy right here. Y'all see him? Let me make sure y'all can see him. Hold on before I get into it. This guy right here. Let me zoom it so you can see it better. But yeah, let me zoom it like this, right? This guy right here. You see his face? This guy right here, Michael Flynn, 25th United States National Security Advisor, in office January 22nd, 2017 to February. That's it? To February 13th. Why so short? He was succeeded by this guy right here. Herbert Raymond McMaster is a retired United States Army Lieutenant General who served as the 26th United States National Security Advisor from 2017 to 2018. At least he did longer than this guy. He's also known for his roles in the Gulf War, Operation Enduring Freedom, and Operation Iraqi Freedom. So he's a part of all of those. Okay, so let's see who this guy is a little bit. Okay, so he's saying, okay, this is why he's making, this guy was advisor to Trump. Okay, so let's see if we can read a little bit about him. A retired United States Army Lieutenant General. For the first, okay, no, nationals, he was U.S. National Security Advisor for the first 22 days of Trump's administration. He resigned in light of reports that he had lied regarding conversations with Sergei Kislyak. He was a guy that was part of all of that shit with the Russians. Talking about? Who's this nigga talking about right now? Right? They said Flynn's military, let me make sure that's the right line. Yeah. Flynn's military career included a key role in shaping U.S. counterterrorism strategy and dismantling insurgent networks in Afghanistan and Iraqi wars. And he was given numerous combat arms, conventional and special operations, senior intelligence assignments. He became the 18th director of the Defense Intelligence Agency in July 2012. Until his forced retirement. It's not like he retired willingly. Man got a dishonorable discharge if he was in the fucking force, basically. Until his forced retirement from the military in August 2014. During his tenure, he gave a lecture on leadership at the Moscow headquarters of the Russian Military Intelligence Directorate, GRU, the GRU, right? The first American official to be admitted entry. Oh, he was the first person, and he did the bullshit. That's crazy. After leaving the military in October 2014, he established Flynn Intel Group. Okay, this way he came for to get the bag. Okay, Flynn, we on to you. Which provided intelligence services for businesses and governments, including in Turkey. In December 2015, Flynn was paid $45,000 to deliver a Moscow speech at the 10-year anniversary celebration of RT, a state-controlled Russian international television network, where he sat next to Russian President Vladimir Putin. You see Vladimir right here, right? You know who Vladimir is. This is the group that he formed. Is a lobbying group established by Michael Flynn in October 2014. Flynn registered the company from the home of his friend Stanley A. McChrystal, a fellow general turned consultant. Okay, so he was in on the whole shit.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
All right. In February 2016, Flynn became a national. So how he was on all this shit? Wait a minute, because they didn't come out yet that he was doing the fuckery. All right, cool. I got you. But he was already forced to retire out of, like, right? In 2014. So how the fuck did he come back up to do this? See? So in 2016, Flynn became a national security advisor to Trump for his 2016 presidential campaign. In March 2017, Flynn retroactively registered as a foreign agent, acknowledging that in 2016, he had conducted paid lobbying work that may have benefited Turkey's government. On January 22nd of 2017, Flynn was sworn in as the National Security Advisor. How did he do all of this and then still was sworn in? This shit is, so first of all, not this guy. Wait a minute. Anyway, right? That's crazy. So how the fuck? Wait a minute. So on February 13, 2017, he resigned. See what I'm saying? How did he even get in this position? Why did he put him in this position? Trump put him here. Knowing all of this, Trump still put this man there, right? Because it's Trump's role to put this person in this position at this time because he was working on Trump's behalf, right? Yes or no? Yes. So why would he still put this man here then? So you got to look. It's deeper because this man had all of this. Came to find out in 2016 to deal with Turkey and all that came out. He benefited the Turkey government. 2014, he was forced into a retirement from the military. But then still in all, he was able to be sworn in as a national security. Our national security. But the man can't secure water. Can't secure a job. Nothing.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
And this is who Pharaoh's saying that he spoke to and we didn't speak to. And we stupid because we didn't speak to this guy. Why do we have to speak to this guy? These are the people. This is what people are telling you in videos, yo. Thank God I don't make videos like this, man. Thank the ancestors. Thank the Most High. Thank whatever you want to thank, man. Thank you, man. Because this right here.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
Anyway, right? So he already benefited Turkey's government, all of that. He resigned after information surfaced again, bro. 3 times the charm, 4 times, bro. A month after the man, not even was it a full month? Not even a month. 8, it was like 21 days. The man was advisor of national security for like 21 days. Okay. Information surfaced that he misled Vice President Mike Pence and others about the nature and contents of his communication with Russian ambassador to the United States, Sergei Kislyak. Flynn's tenure as the National Security Advisor is the shortest in the history of the goddamn position. Let's get back to Pharaoh and see what he's talking about. Because that guy ain't it. Not that guy. Who else he mentioned? Now I'm going to go back and see who the fuck he mentioned it. Because he's bugging. Wait a minute. He mentioned like 3 people. Wait a minute. Let me see who the fuck he mentioned. Wait a minute. Let me go back a little bit. Let me put myself on mute because it might echo. Hold up.
Intellectual shit. Chris Armenta. Fully support Chris Armenta. Not just because she's my attorney, but because I love people who put in and do the work. Also, okay? We'll be looking to interact with Dr. Shiva and Donald Trump.
I don't know if we know who Dr. Shiva is, so let me just check it real quick. Check it. Dr. Shiva Lelzar. That's her name. We got a picture. This is Dr. Shiva. Okay, her name is Dr. Shiva. I'm gonna get this right here. Hold up. She got a WebMD. Do she got like a Wikipedia? She got a WebMD. No Wikipedia. WebMD.com. Let's see. Okay. Holistic. This is her. But this is not. Is this gonna break down some stuff? All right. Nah, this ain't showing me nothing. Oh, wait a minute. This says some other shit. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait. What's this? It says what? Hold on, wait. What they said about her? They try to get at her? Wait a minute. Let me see this one right here. They rating her once as what? Hold on, let me see. This is somebody talking about her? Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, this is people talking. This is people rating who she is, I guess. So I'll show y'all this. All right, so Shiva. Hold up, y'all. Let me show y'all this. That's crazy. See what they saying about the lady? That's why you gotta listen, man. Google who the fuck people be talking about. People just be talking out their ass all day, sitting on there talking to you. What the hell people talking about? All people can talk about is people. You gotta look, think. Nobody want nobody to be smart. Y'all can see this? Hold up, man. Let me make sure y'all can see this the right way. Look. This is on the Rate MD. This is Rate MD. So you can rate doctors or medical people and you could go in there and leave ratings. That's what this is, Rate MD. It's a site, right? So I don't know if all of these things are right or whatever the case, but this is something, right? Because I saw who she is. If you don't know, I'll show you another picture of her. You know what I mean? But they say Dr. Shiva is a condescending salesperson who pushes her products, tests, IVs, etc. Sitting in her office felt like an aggressive sales pitch. She immediately pulled out her book of procedures and products without listening to me. I will not return. There are many holistic doctors to choose from who actually listen. Okay. They say, this person says she's a godsend. They say Dr. Shiva is a godsend. I am recovering from, you know what, for the second time. Damn. I have severe body aches at the time and feel paralyzing. The pain travels throughout my body and attacks different parts of my body daily. 2 days ago, the pain was in my upper right arm and shoulder area. I could not move my arm at all. The day before that, I had pain on my right foot. I could not stand or walk. This morning, I had pain in both my hands. Damn, man, this is crazy. And my left knee. I could not sleep last night because of unbearable pain, even with strong pain meds. This morning, I could not open the car door and was limping on the way to see Dr. Lazar. And with just one IV, my pain vanished. I was in shock. Let me see who's saying this. Thing going on and on. That's a long one. Y'all can get it. I don't know. They probably sent it. I don't know. Let's see. What? This is the message? Nah, y'all wildin'. Nah. Y'all wild out. Y'all gonna left an 8-page letter? But everybody looking good, though. There's some people like it. There's one person on the top. That's kind of scary, the person on the top. But 2 people so far, they saying, look, she gave this person their life back. I suffered for 12 years and wasted thousands of dollars trying to figure out why I had constant PMS that was debilitating. I couldn't get out of bed. But Dr. Shiva identified my problem, heavy metals. Wow. Wow. And they say heavy metals is in deodorants and different things like that. That's why we need to be using proper products, man. Creating products, making our own things for ourselves, tea tree oils and different things like that. Because there's metals and different things in these products these people are, and these things go into your system within like 30 seconds to a minute or some crazy shit. It's already in your system and it's crazy. So like the war on your body is real and it's really prevalent. It's really serious. But she said that this person says yes. You know what I mean? They was going through some things. Helped me so much with my issues. Helped my wife. Highly recommended to me. I've been grateful ever since. This woman has no business being in this line of work. My experience with her was truly upsetting, and it has taken me a long time to confront saying something about it. I don't generally like to do reviews. She is arrogant, condescending. We're using the same word again here. Okay. This is a pattern now with the same first person that wrote. They said the same exact things about her. Okay. So now that's looking at maybe, I don't know, this 50-50 going, right? We got a couple up there. I think it's 3 really up there. That was good. Right. But still in all, though, the 2 that are saying the wrong thing, what we would say the wrong thing about her, is actually saying the same kind of things. Look, she's arrogant, condescending, and complete phony. She don't care. Okay. She does not care. Okay. Though she at first pretends to. Okay. One bit about the patient, I personally know 3 other women who had similar experiences with her. She exploited me emotionally. In order to understand my history, she only cares about success and money, not women or good health, and ended that with horrible. So, hold up. Sound effect incoming. Let's get back to the sounds in the background. That's crazy right there. But that sounds like the first person, right? So let's go through the comments. You got to go through stuff and see what the fuck going on, right? So now, boom, let's go. They already said condescending was used twice. People don't just be throwing on the word like, hey, you're condescending. Oh, you condescending mother. Oh, you're condescending. Oh. Everybody ain't running around throwing the word condescending. That's 2 people that use the same word condescending alone. Okay? All right. So you already know what condescending means. Okay. Preyed on. Oh my God. Sound effect incoming, y'all. Sound of blood clot effect incoming. Preyed on my wife's mental illness with bogus tests. She has been a total mess for over 4 years because of this. She led her with false tests, etc. She should be barred.
Oh no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
Yeah, we went through the fluff. Now after the fluff, you see what the hell going on. I spent $5,000 on useless therapies, research doctor data lawsuit, and you'll see that doctors are pushing mercury testing based on provoked testing, not real results. They're pushing mercury testing based on provoked testing. Okay? No basis. Based on provoked testing with no real results. Okay, let's see what this person says. First time there and was trying to get a feel for her. I've been dealing with a lot of doctors lately, some nice, some not. So, but this was by far the most unprofessional one. Sound effect blood clot incoming. I really want to go to someone like her, but wish the front desk lady was the doctor or the lady giving the IV drips. Not only did they have a much better energy, they seemed a lot more helpful and listened. This is the third time somebody's talking about her listening. This person went as far as to say, I rather wish the person that was dealing with the front desk was dealing with the IV drips and all that, because at least they was listening and chopping it up with me, made me feel like a person. Because I was talking to Dr. Shiva, all I was hearing was this. Crickets. But this is the person that young Pharaoh's pushing. Why is he pushing a person like this? He's the same person that tried to push Kurt Cocaine the other day to us. In the same video, he tried to push Kurt Cocaine. Said, listen, man, I'm here to we going to do it a show. We doing a show in some city. And he said, listen, man, I'm just going to I know I'm coming out representing for all my people. You know what I mean? I don't know what he doing for his people or whatever he got to do, but he got to. And he was already, and then went to the next video and said, look, man, you know what I mean? He in the KKK or whatever the case may be. He got to separate. He need to take all that stuff down because I'm not jeopardizing myself or nothing with no hate or no nothing. But he pushing this person right here. We already seen who the, what is it? The general, the Senate, the National Security Advisor. This person went as far as to say that you never heard nobody say no shit like that. Yo, instead of me going to them doctors or whoever, I'd rather the motherfucking person that was the secretary at the desk did my work. I ain't never hear nobody say no shit like that. Get the hell out of here. You probably wish everybody else, but the person at the front desk, you want them to do the IV drips and to be the person that's administering all of this stuff for you? They probably not even trained in that shit, and you said you still would want them to do that? That's crazy. That's crazy. People just don't say things. This shit sound like a person saying some shit because they tight about some bullshit, right?
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
She said not only did they have a much better energy, they seemed a lot more helpful and listened and knew what I was asking. However, regardless, nice or not nice, the treatment and results are important. I found it hard that someone wants to do the same work, the sedation, right, on you after talking to you for 10 minutes. They talk to you for 10 minutes and want to go right to the work. Yo, come on, let's get to this work. They want the bag. You know what I mean? I already took out my sound effect with the money. They're lucky. They want the bag, though. It's a party. Party. They want the bag. Obviously, 10 minutes you come over there, they want the sedation work. Here you go. Pulling out their sales pitch folder with all the treatments you need. Seriously? Shaggy? I'm going to get the shaggy sound effect. Raggy? 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 Look already. Ain't no more? Oh, my God, son. Already. They ripped. Look, it's only one on this page. Look at the bullshit. Look. It's only one on this page? Nah, let me go. Yo, it's only one on this page. Look. The only one on this number 2 page. Look, number 2. Look. They ripped me off. Don't get sucked into the chelation treatments. Why Pharaoh pushing these people? Is you dumb or is you not dumb? Look at who he's pushing upon us. Who the hell is this person? This nigga's bugging. Y'all wildin'. This nigga's bugging. He's bugging. Boy, it's craziness, man. Craziness. Sound effect. Shame. 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 Shout out to don'thidetheplug.com. Make sure you go to don'thidetheplug.com, getting that dope merch. Ooda, ooda, ooda. You know the vibe. Yeah, this is crazy. It's really crazy. Let's get back in the fire because I want to know the next person. He just named one person. So we already know Trump. We got the National Security Advisor out the way. We already know that's 2 done. He said, that's 3 people I back. I am totally with these 3 gentlemen. This is what he says, right? Said his own self. I ain't say it, right? So we already know we done ruled out at least 3 of these people, 4 of these people, right? But I just want to make sure I'm not missing nobody, so I'm going to go on mute for a second so that y'all not hearing the echo.
On behalf of the American people, listen, that I totally agree with. And me, myself, I'm looking to educate myself in those fields. I not only have all of Dr. Shiva's books, I have my own medicine books that I'm studying. Okay? So, not only Do I support these three gentlemen? Okay.
Not only does he support the three people, and I'm telling you, I just showed you the work of who these people is. I didn't know these people. Soon as I Googled the people, this is what come up about the fucking people. You can make your own assessment about them, but you just can't say what he's telling you because he's just giving you all good about a person. He ain't say, look, this person was in this and that, but you shouldn't pay no mind to this because it's this and that this person about. He ain't give you no disclaimers, no nothing. He just said, I wholeheartedly, that's why I paused it there, support these three people. And I just read to you two of the people, and we already know about Trump, who's on the title of this video. So who is he pleading to? Who is he capping to or for? Who is he talking to? Because it's not us, sound effect. But let's see what he says after. After the general or the National Guard, the National Security Advisor. Hold on.
General Flynn, General Michael Flynn to be exact. We for the general. Put in and do the work. Also,
Yo, he dabbed for the general. He dabbed for the general. I read to you that 3 times the general been a traitor. The first time the general was forced to retire from the military in 2014. In 2016, it was uncovered that the man was leaking information that benefited Turkey's government. I don't know how the man in 2017, January, right, was able to get sworn in as the National Security Advisor to Trump, only to 21 days later be removed and forced to be removed because of more fuckery. But he about to dab for this nigga. He about to dab for General Flynn. Flynn? What?
Oh no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
Y'all got to see this unfold. Because I want to know who he's going to talk about after Flynn. So we're going to let it play just a little bit. Remember, leave y'all comments. I didn't even see the comments. I'm going to get in and rock with y'all. Hold on.
so there's 2 other people who I want to name drop right now. General Flynn, got it.
Look at how he acts right before he does the jab. Why you gotta act like that? This is something that I hear people making videos about. You know what I mean? Do you think that Pharaoh is like over feminine? Or he's like feminine? Do you think that he acts feminine as a man? Not to say take away anything from anything. Some men are ballet dancers and stuff like that. And you know what I mean? They like guys and shit like that. You know what I mean? Shit is real. But how do you feel though? Because I see a lot of people making videos talking about he's sassy. He got a sass to him. You know what I mean? Because he does things that I don't see men that I be around or been around act like or do things like their mannerisms. You know what I mean? I don't see them as like masculine mannerisms. I don't know. Maybe y'all think different. So watch how I'm 2 people. Then he's going to go into 2 people. But the way he go into it, it kind of remind me of like my aunt. He does things that's kind of like my aunt. I'm not really joking. Like I'm dead serious. Like how my aunt or maybe like my homegirl or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Things that they do. Like the mannerisms. I don't really see guys do that. I don't know. You know what I mean? If y'all feel, let me know. You know what I mean? This is what we all about. We about talking. I'm not attacking them. I'm just really, tell me if you see this or not. Right before the dab, he going to say it's 2 people because I want to know these other 2 people so that I can look them up. So rock with me. You already know. Salute to you. Joffy Joe. If you rocking with me, you already know how we doing it. Getting to it.
Who I want to name drop right now. General Flynn, got a dab for the general. Yup, General Flynn, General Michael Flynn to be exact. We fully support, our army fully supports General Michael Flynn. Fully support, fully support.
fully support a cold-blooded liar. The man lied his whole tenure. The man lied every single time. But yet, young Pharaoh fully supports this man. And he's telling us about Trump and telling us that he could brief Trump on the jab and all that stuff, because Trump don't know about that type of stuff, because Trump is not a scientist, so he gives Trump a break on that when Trump was a leader of America and has access to every scientist on earth. But then says he's the only person that could debrief him because he spoke to a CIA person. So therefore, since he spoke to a CIA person, then therefore he got all the requirements to brief Trump and tell him all about the jab and the nines and all that. That makes sense to you? That makes sense to you? The people that talk to you about all these kind of stuff, what are they saying? What is he saying? You got to listen, man. You got to really listen to people that's talking, content creators, everybody. Listen to what they're saying. Listen if they talk transparently. Listen if they really talk about themselves realistically. Listen if they can only talk about people and all this other stuff. Listen to them and you will uncover who they are. They cannot help themselves. People cannot help themselves to show their traits, man. They show you who they are. Just watch. And I'm going to show you how to see these things. Trust me, as the weeks unravel.
However, you may need support. We'll support General Flynn on behalf of this country. Also, we support Sydney.
How you going to say you support General Flynn on behalf of this country when the country got his ass out of here and was trying to get his ass out of here 3 times before Trump brought his ass in because he obviously had some fucking scheme going with his ass? Why would Trump bring this nigga in when his ass was already doing bullshit from day one? So it's not on behalf of this country. The country ain't fucking with him. It's you fucking with General Michael Flynn with the dab. Got a dab for the General. The General Michael Flynn, to be exact. What? Shaggy? The man was wilding from day one. From 21 Jump Street, then he been wilding. Jumped out wilding from day one. That's some bullshit, yo.
Powell, his beautiful great attorney. Facts. And also, just to throw this in there, we support people overseas in the East, particularly people who still hold on to their culture, their traditional Chinese practitioners, aka the Taoists and the Taoists, the Buddhist monks, the ninjas, the samurais, and the people who still don't hold on to their tradition in Japan and Hong Kong. And so, I am projected to be the most wealthiest man in the world right now. I've been holding myself down in the courtroom for a very long time. Since I was about 17 or 18 years old. Okay? My judge, who wrongfully convicted me of this last firearm, I was able to get my verdict set aside on a 330-30 motion. Motion to set aside a verdict immediately after conviction, getting my judge on 13 grounds. One of those grounds being a repugnant verdict. What was the repugnant verdict? My judge said I was guilty of paint chips being on a firearm after stopping my trial 2 days in, 2.5 years after I caught the case, which is illegal. The judge cannot assist the prosecution in gaining a conviction. Not only did my judge assist the prosecution in gaining a conviction, he based it upon evidence that was never presented. All officers testified that there was no markings or scratches or any identifiable marks on the gun that would make it visibly identifiable from any other weapon. Both officers were disbanded from their goddamn Taliban task force And they also denied me a DNA test, the judge and the district attorney, and denied me forensics. So here's the thing. If you allegedly never did forensics on a firearm, where the fuck did paint chips on the firearm come from? So the judge literally made up some evidence out of thin air to convict me. Okay? And I'm still fighting that case right now, being represented, okay, by Thomas Holgram. If I'm saying this gentleman's name right, who's been holding me down. And so that being said, I am projected right now to be the wealthiest man in the world. Don't worry about how. You can mind your freaking business. But with that being said, all of these entities that I just named, I would love and wish to continue to work with and do business with. Period. Square business. Not bullshit business. Nothing. I want to say this. All of my money is clean, despite the fact I'm a black man in America. Smoke a little reefer. A little bit of reefer. A little bit of wine, but none of the other shit you see these crazy ass, no disrespect, American white kids out here doing. No ecstasy.
Now he would have begged all the white kids talk about none of the things that the little white kids doing. Whether he was just peachy fucking cobbler with all the white kids just now for the last videos. He even said, not them nigger kids, but them white kids, I don't know how they be. Because he just said in the other video that he don't, Betty, I gotta find the video now. I gotta find this. This is crazy now. No. I gotta find this. Now I gotta find this. He just said in the other video I did that he don't know how them white kids act because he don't be around white kids. But he know about them nigger kids. It's on one of the next Young Pharaoh's videos I have. I only have like 3 of them. I haven't even been talking about Young Pharaoh. But people message me and tell me to talk about topics and different stuff, and that's why I do it. But at the end of the day, that's what he said in the last video. Now he's saying that. And the fuckery continues.
Cocaine, LSD, methamphetamine, or any of the other shit. A little bit of reefer, officer.
He talk real fast. There's been a lot of talks of him doing mushrooms. Mushrooms is also a drug. Okay? There's been a lot of talk about mushrooms. He's even mentioned mushrooms. The time in his house, he said that around the times he was beefing with Golden Beauty. Because that's when I was doing videos on Young Pharaoh. Because people suggested it at that time, and that's when I ended up stopping. He mentioned the mushrooms. He's the one that bought mushrooms out that I know about at first. And then I started to hear more of this mushroom talk. There's even a woman that came out and was talking about it recently about, he be on mushrooms heavy. Like facts. He be on mushrooms. Like, I ain't even capping. Like, he be on mushrooms. That ain't even no thing for me to say. No, I mean, basically, she was like, that ain't no big thing for me to say. He be on shrooms. You feel me? So he's saying all these things, but don't mention the shrooms. And then just a video ago, he says, a couple of videos ago, he says, I got it on One Community. You can go down there and go check it out. I don't know about those white kids, but I damn sure know about these nigger kids. And he says it just like that. And I said, what? Them nigger kids? That's crazy. So you don't know how white people. So I said, in that instance, I said, okay, so it's white people that make full assessments of black people every day, and they don't be around black people or know anything about us. But they making those assessments. It's people making statistics based on shit ain't never been nowhere around nothing. So how does that make sense to you? To anybody? That's crazy to me. Shout out to Niqua B. Shout out to Dolores Taylor. Shout out to Miss Nita. You already know, man. This guy is off the chain. Just Lynn. Shout out, Queen. Shout out, Queen. I Am Unique. Shout out. You already know the vibes. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Joffy Joe. You already know Joffy Joe to y'all. Shout out to y'all. You know how we get it. Yeah, man. Shout out to Eve James podcast, man. Make sure y'all subscribing, man. She has some really powerful words and some just a powerful bill earlier today too. Queens volleying, building, chopping it up on some real topics. And salute to them, man. I want to salute to Eve James podcast on that for being a high vibrational queen. For for being a good mom. I just see how you just raising your daughter and things like that. I salute stuff like that. You know what I mean? There's never a perfect form of parenting, but when you see certain people doing certain things, sometimes it just inspire your own parenting. So I just like how you doing things. You know what I mean? So salute to you for that. But yeah. So I got to back up just a little bit, pause, because you can't. Got to rewind it just a little bit. We in New York, pause. Hey, yo. Got to rewind just a little. My man E be like, hey, yo, what the hell going on? Nah, let me rewind, E. Hold on, E. Oh.
A little bit of wine, but none of the other shit you see these crazy ass, no disrespect, American white kids out here doing. No ecstasy, cocaine, LSD, methamphetamine, or any of the other shit. A little bit of reefer, officer. A little bit of reefer. Okay, a little bit of reefer. All right? Recreational use, a little bit of wine. That is all. And so that being said, to my community, if you do not support our nation 100%, guess what? You will be left the fuck behind. Simple as that. And I know what I deserve. And if this community cannot understand that, fuck this entire community. I don't go fuck if white people put y'all motherfuckers back in slavery. Just don't put me in there. That's where I'm at with it now. Straight up. No games. Don't put me in that motherfucker. Don't put my kids in that motherfucker. Anything related to my bloodline, do not touch. Anything related to my bloodline, do not touch. Anything loyal to my bloodline, anything loyal to me, do not touch. Anything outside of that, it's all you. It's all you. If y'all motherfuckers don't do it, and if y'all motherfuckers ain't with me, I don't know what the fuck to tell y'all niggas.
If y'all motherfuckers don't join, if y'all motherfuckers don't get with me, I don't know what to tell y'all niggas. And then when I seen the last video, when somebody told me to do the first video that I did, that was the first video I did in a long time. It's here on the stream. And when I went and did that video, I heard him say something to that right there, saying, yo, nah, if y'all don't join Out Nation, fuck y'all, straight up. The same shit. And I was saying when I posted these videos talking about this time, because this video came from Out Nation a long time ago, when he first created Out Nation. See what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got to really peep what the fuck is going on. Because when you compare videos to videos, these people talk so much out their fucking head that just compare their videos. Anybody you watch, any content creator on earth, compare their videos to their videos and watch them tell on themselves constantly. People can't hide who they are. People cannot hide their traits. People cannot hide their traits. It is patternistic. People do not understand that unless you understand that level and understand how to separate your mind from emotion. You will not be able to understand that fact. That is a fact. That is a fact of life. That is a fact of war. That is a fact of peace. Pay attention. The fuckery continues.
That you will be left the fuck behind. This is not a bullying thing. This is not a scam. This is a common sense and intelligence and rationality and logical decision that I'm making here. I am smarter than the average black person in this country, so I'm not listening to the average black person in this fucking country. Would you agree?
Agreed.
Agreed. You're not gonna know. If we're in the jungle and that's a fucking crocodile right there, that's a fucking crocodile right there. You're not gonna tell me to step on a crocodile.
I ain't stopping for long, but I just hate that every time you say, do y'all agree? Everybody always goddamn agree. I ain't never heard one person over there disagree. Only person tried to disagree a little bit was the one girl when he pulled out the knife, was like, listen, you can't fake it, and pulled out a knife. She's like, wait a minute. Hold on. I don't know about this. That's the only person I ever seen that went to the house. I don't know. Some people say other people was there. It was white people in the house, mad different people. I don't know. I never seen that because I haven't been watching it. But I know that time I seen that. And everybody else I've ever seen him put that camera on and say, yo, man, yo, even in jail, don't you supposed to get stabbed up for that and get killed? He was like, yeah. What? Like, what? The hell? What are we talking about? Yo, the nigga said, yeah, son, nigga supposed to get poked up for that one. I said, yo, what? Anything he say, they say yes, and they agree. And the fuckery continues.
I have been reading and reciting and retaining information for 10 plus years, since I was 15, 16, 17 years old. I have a $100,000 plus library. I am smarter than you. Period. I'm not going. Have you seen me go to a club?
No.
Have any of y'all seen me in the club? No. As much as my children's mothers may try to attack me, I party in a house with a bunch of guys that I'm employed by. The women that I talk to are the same women. I keep my circle this goddamn small. So the image of me entertaining and having fun, that is entertainment and for my brand. But I'm not actually out here doing shit. I'm actually in the house. What did we do last night?
He said he do all the shit that he does for entertainment. Okay, I could get that part, right? If he does it for entertainment, whatever. Some of these things I really think he believes it though. But all right, if he says he does it for entertainment, he does it for entertainment. But then he says that he does this for his brand. Do you think the things that he's doing, do you think that the actions that he's making, do you think that the videos that he makes helps or tarnishes his brand? Do you think that these videos that he's making now helps his brand or do they tarnish his brand? I'm supposed to have the Jeopardy music loaded. This shit that he's doing cannot be helping his brand. Every moment he's calling a woman a B, 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 B. How is that helping your brand? What brand are you building like that? What brand are you building when you talk about your own children's mother, calling them bees, 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 bees? Not only just them, multitudes of women. Bees, 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 bees. Not just the other outlandish shit he be talking, but just based on that. What kind of brand are you building that don't require women to buy or be a part of something that you're building? Are you building something for only men? Or are you building something for another kind of woman? It would seem that way. It would seem that you want maybe other nationalities of women or maybe other people, right? More than you are praising the black goddess that you initially have been always talking about. So this is a man that's not even standing on his own principles, not just some principles that we think he should be following. No, the things that he has lived on, strived on, pushed, stood on, everything. You got to think about it. And the fuckery continues.
stretched. We stretched and meditated at like 12 o'clock at night. We're healthy over here. I have chakra tattoos, not gang tattoos. Chakra tattoos, okay? All of this shit is spiritual. Now, on top of the fact, whether you believe it or not, I have been abducted by extraterrestrials before. Now, that may be entertainment to you, it may not be. But due to my personal experiences, because nobody's going to tell me about what happened to me, due to my personal experiences, I believe there are intelligent species of beings watching over this planet, watching each and everything, and the shit you think you're getting away with, you're not. It's being recorded in your Akashic records. Now, you may have never heard of the Akashic record. It's something a little bit more important than your criminal record. And with that being said, you might want to be mindful of that as well, because you are being watched and observed in all your thoughts, feelings, actions, and behaviors. And with that being said, the message that I have been given by the Most High is for you to stop destroying nature. Simple. Does that sound like something that's difficult for you to abide by?
Not at all.
Enjoy your life. Don't destroy nature unnecessarily. That's it. What the fuck is y'all doing on planet Earth? Now, you may think I'm crazy. You may think I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That is your opinion. But I'll tell you what. I am about to become the most wealthiest black man, or probably man, in the fucking world to have ever existed. Okay? I'm going to pass down all of my assets to my children. As I have publicly made it known since I was 17 years old, I don't approve of gang culture, gang banging, or any of that dumb shit you guys like to do. I'll never approve of it. It's toxic for the community. We need to be educating these children. I'm getting ready to come around and do healthy things for the children. Also, to communities outside of my community, if anybody knows anything about violence in black history, it's me. We know about slavery. We know about the lynching. We know who did what. We know the Arabs started the goddamn slave trade. And we know that as a consequence of the Arabs starting the slave trade, other races of people jumped in because they were in a misfortunate position. Let's just say that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to calm all that shit down. We're going to cut all that shit out. And everybody's going to get some money, and everybody's going to respect everybody's culture, and nobody's going to steal anybody's culture who doesn't belong to them, or try to destroy anybody's cultural history or cultural property that doesn't belong to them. Everybody's going to get exactly what the fuck they deserve.
First true thing that he said, all video for a fact. That was true. So I'm not going to gloss over. He said the truth. That was the truth. Just how that went. But why don't he talk more about things like that? You see how he spoke about the Arabic slave trade and how that started everything? And then these other people were in a less fortunate position, so they took advantage and played off of that. And this is how this whole fight for Africa happened. Maybe you could talk about stuff like that, even though you may have talked about it before. But every day is new followers. Every day people, you know what I mean? People are growing. People are growing wiser. Even the people you used to talk to before are growing wiser. Now people maybe things you said before may have flew over their heads. Maybe now their mind can process what you're saying now. Why not talk about stuff like that? I think it's very beneficial. Boy, the fuckery continues. You already know the vibe, man. I'm gonna play a song, man, in mission. You know that. Should I play Going Already? It's a big record, but you know what we're gonna play? Because this type of shit, we gotta open our minds, man. This is 1868 flows off my new album, Ooda, Ooda, Ooda. You know the vibes.
For the blessings
Open your minds. Open your minds.
Independence to us. I am not included within the pale of this glorious anniversary. Your high independence only reveals the immeasurable distance between us. The blessings in which you this day rejoice are not enjoyed in common. The rich inheritance of justice, liberty, prosperity, and independence bequeathed by your fathers is shared by you, not by me.
This is a speech by Frederick Douglass, spoken by James Earl Jones.
Stripes.
They told him to speak on July 4th, Independence Day, and this is what he told them. He's like, yo, what y'all told me to come here for? What y'all expect that I'm going to tell y'all? This is 1868 flows.
1868 flows from the soul of America where the hate grows. 1868 flows. We don't just kill them, we take foes. 1868 flows. 1868 flows. 1868 flows. 1868 flows. We don't just kill them, we take foes. 1868 flows. Young black in America, damn near goner. We all defensive like Sanders, like to play that corner. When you see all the hustlers, it kind of make you wanna get money, fuck bitches, get money. The ignorance is get money. Listen, young and listen to older, you better keep money. And you'll need to meet friends, nigga, meet money. Young is thinking like Calogero till they meet Sonny. It's patternistic, cut school, rather ditch it. Play it cool, then you grab a biscuit. No diploma, grab a pack and flip it. It's patternistic. Abused wives, battered mistress. Getting murdered like a game, they keep no statistics. Everyone under hypnosis, homie, no ballistics. Phil Collins, feel it in the air, you can't miss this. So much trouble in the world, Bob Marley, natural mystics. The slaves different nowadays, watch how I flip this. If you get me the least that foreign and you ain't gotta whip this. Because slavery is debt, you need credit, but you better buy what you get. To really be emancipated is to be fiscally situated. The money left to the kids so they can't decimate it. Then they do the same like it's tradition, now you can't estimate it. A lot of black kids, no trust funds I investigated. Need to be plotting like the Indians on reservations. Just for us, we need a lot of new laws legislated. To kill a black man with no gun, that's premeditated. Tear gas and rubber bullets for us when we demonstrated. Peaceful protest, freedom of speech. Why they ask
Who fucking with me?
use of power on another level.
Nobody. On another level, sir, miss me with the bullshit. And miss me with your full clip, officer.
Sir, miss me with the bullshit.
Hold up, miss me that you gotta call and miss me with the bullshit and miss me with your full clip.
1868 flows from the soul of America.
Where the hate grows. 1868 flows. They don't just kill them, they take foes. 1868 flows.
Gotta learn the law, gotta know your law. Instead of saying fuck 12 and fuck the law, niggas get off a couple years and can't lock their jaws.
Ever wonder why do cage birds sing?
I don't ask cause I don't know, it's just
It's like I can't tell you. The streets train me to forget what I know I can't tell you. You better wade in the water, nigga, never fail you. You better wade in that water. What y'all think, y'all, the slavery? Miss me with the bullshit. Miss me with your full clip. Bop.
Sir.
Miss me with the bullshit. Miss me that you pulled me over. Miss me with your full clip, officer. 1868 flows from the soil of America where the hate grows. 1868 flows. We don't just kill them, we take. That's what America do. You know that, right? 1868 flows. 8. I said this speech is by Frederick Douglass. They told him to speak, and this is what he told them. And this is James Earl Jones. Bless the ancestors, bless the elders.
Not convincing argument is needed. Oh, had I the ability and could reach the nation's ear, I would today pour forth a stream, a fiery stream of biting ridicule, blasting reproach, withering sarcasm, and stern rebuke. For it is not light that is needed, but fire. It is not the gentle shower, but thunder. We need the storm, the whirlwind.
I created the whole song. I put everything in there.
Healing of the
God's
nation must be
gonna
quickened.
trouble. Y'all think y'all to these
Conscience of
times.
the nation must be
I'm in the
roused.
water, y'all.
The propriety of the nation must be startled.
Think I'm worried about some bullshit?
Hypocrisy of the
God's gonna trouble the
crimes against God and man.
waters. Y'all better listen to me
Be proclaimed
before it's too late.
and denounced.
Ooda. Subscribe to the channel. You know the vibes.
Video is sponsored by our first ever sponsor, Don't Hide the Plug. Don't Hide the Plug is an apparel company co-founded by two brothers from Flatbush, Tafari and Rossi Harper. Now these two black brothers have created an amazing, inspiring, high-quality brand. Now you see on Infominds, a lot of our content is New York based. We love New York, So it's only fitting that we partner up with a New York-based brand. Don't hide the plug. Now they got some fire fitted hats, hoodies, t-shirts, and I'm feeling the old New York design with the bridge logo. They got the clout joints, the dad hats, and you can also have them delivered to you in the resealable merch by the pound bags too. Now mind you, they might be New York based, but their apparel is for everyone, whether you're from New York, Miami, Texas, Chicago. It's a grassroots movement. Get in tune. And they offer free shipping on all domestic orders of $75 or more. But if you enter the exclusive InfoMinds promo code, you'll get an additional 10% off at checkout. You already know I ordered my package. My package is on its way. So I'll be wearing and showcasing the Don't Hide the Plug apparel in my next live. Go out and support these brothers. Check out their website. I put the link in the description box. Don't hide the plug.